order for you to take the achoti water from the achoti seed, you have to come in, wash your hand, then come in and take out and start squeezing it out from the seed. Squeeze out the red water from the seed. Use the glove because it's gonna color your hand. Right now, then go to the water, open the faucet, and put about a cup of water. And then there's your red achoti water. Okay. You come back and squeeze out the seed again, so you'll get more achoti water to make it red, a little bit dark red, and you know, darker orange dark. You take, after you squeeze out the achoti seed and you get the red water, you have to strain it so you don't have to have the seed inside the rice. Okay, strain it, and we still need more achoti water. So we go back again and we squeeze out the seed and we get more achoti water. Then you come again and strain again the achoti water out. Put it in a bowl so you don't get this seed. There you go. Okay, pick up the strainer and put it back. Put back the achoti. This one you can reuse it again. Put it in a plastic bag and put it in the ice box. You can reuse it again. Put it in the freezer. Now we're ready to heat up the oil, the half a cup of oil in the pot, in the saucepan. Now we take the oil and measure it to a half a cup. This is a half a cup of oil. We put it in the pot, in the saucepan. Don't make it too oily. Do you see that sizzling? I turn on. Then I take the onions, the oil, then the onions. Put it down. Let the oil and the onion cooperate until the onion is translucent. Until it's withered or translucent. And you stir it around. Can you smell it? See, you bring out the flavor from the onion. You put a little bit of salt, a pinch of salt to the onion so that the flavor will come out. Just a pinch. There you go. Take your achoti water and measure it. Put in your achoti water in there. Let it cooperate with the onions, the salt, and the oil. That's 1 cup. Another cup. Okay, that's 2 cups of achoti water. Okay. Then let it boil so that it can all incorporate together. If you have leftover of the achoti water, you can go ahead and pour it in because it's only like maybe 1/4 of a cup. Go ahead and pour it in, no problem. Okay. Now I'm going to measure 4 cups of water to go with this. Okay. That's your 4 cups of water. I have 4 cups of water. 4 cups of water, plain water. Okay, now it's boiling in there. Stir it again. There's plenty seasoning. Put again about a teaspoon of, until it gets to be 2 tablespoons. A teaspoon of salt. Another 1 teaspoon of salt. Because you want it to taste. Stir it. Here is a half a cup of oil, a half a cup of diced onion, 2 cups of achoti water. We're making it incorporate the oil and the achoti water and the onions. Take out the flavor. And I already put 2 teaspoons of, 2.5 teaspoons of salt. Okay. Now it's really boiling. Now I'm going to put in the 4 cups because we already put in 2 cups of, it's equal part, 4 cups of water. Okay, 4 cups of water. Now the 6 cups of water is in here. Now we wait for it to boil. We go ahead and we put the other teaspoon of oil because we want it to taste. We don't want it not to taste good. There. Now, I'm gonna wash my hand. Now, the 6 cups of water is in there. 2 cups of achoti water and 4 cups of plain water. The onions and a half a cup of oil is in there. And the 2 tablespoons of salt. So now we cover it so it can boil.